Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back with me, Muhammad Faris Multazam, student college at Polytechnic IDN. And today in this video, I will make a tutorial to configure about DHCP VLAN. In this video, there is other material, other DHCP, because if we want to make a DHCP, we must make the first is VLAN, and then inter-VLAN, inter-VLAN routing, and the last is DHCP. Okay, that's so. Before we go to configure, good to us to know what is VLAN and what is IP, what is inter-VLAN routing, and what is DHCP. Let's open my notes. This, as you can see, VLAN or Virtual Local Area Network is a group of devices that exists in one or over a local area network, and so can be configured by software communicate with one another as if they were on the same channel. The VLAN function is for grouping devices connected to a network so that they can communicate with each other according to predetermined path. That is Virtual Local Area Network or VLAN. And then inter-VLAN routing is a process for forwarding traffic from one VLAN to another using a router in the form of a virtual IP. And then the last is DHCP or Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol is a protocol that functions to provide IP automatically or dynamic to clients who are in a specific or different VLAN. And this is the step. You can screenshot or you can write it for make sure that you don't forget it. Just make sure. The first, we must make a VLAN, and then name the VLAN, and then interface, make a configuration to port, and switch port mode access, switch mode access VLAN, switch mode trunk. This you can read this, and configure router to configure the router here. Turn on router, make sub interface connected from each VLAN, and put IP address to sub interface. This, and the last is make the DHCP IP DHCP pull VLAN. And this is the configuration. You can screenshot it or write it, because write is more because write on your books is more make easy to memorize it. Okay, let's move to configure the let's to configure the topology. Step 1 is to make the VLAN here. Okay, go to enable configuration terminal. I want to make a VLAN here. I just write it. VLAN 10 is for FBI. Then VLAN 10 name FBI. Okay, the the VLAN is already made, and then make the VLAN 20. I name it CIA here. Okay, name CIA, enter. After make VLAN, we must to configure the interface. So we put, wait a second, we put this interface to this VLAN. Here, all of these laptops go to VLAN 20, and these PCs put to VLAN here. Where is this switch? Exit. If we want to make it fast, we can interface range fast Ethernet. This is the port fast Ethernet. This is the port 0/5 to 7. Switch port mode access, switch port access, VLAN 10. Enter. And then interface range fast Ethernet 0/2 for switch port mode access, switch port access, VLAN 20. Now this already linked, already connected, and now we must to make the switch is strong. Before of that, let's go to check the VLAN. Do show VLAN. This the port 5, 6, and 7 already connected to VLAN 10 FBI here, and port 2, 3, and 4 is already connected to VLAN 20. This 20 CIA. Okay, and now let's configure this router to trunk to this switch to trunk the router. Interface fast Ethernet 0/1. No switch port mode trunk. Okay, it's already trunk linked to this router, and the configuration from switch is already N. This is enough. Okay, then let's move to the router configuration to router. Okay, now enable configuration terminal interface. We must to make the router is on fast Ethernet 0/0. No shutdown. Okay, now next step is make sub interface. For make sub interface, just look this configuration. Interface fast Ethernet 0/0, then put dot here, and make, if you want to make VLAN 10 sub interface VLAN 10, can put 10 here after dot 10. Okay, the sub interface is already changed to up, state to up. Okay, then put the IP address here. IP address 192.168.10 and 1. And because I want to use sub interface 24, I just make it prefix 24, subnet mask 0. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Before we put IP address, we must encapsulation the router. I'm sorry. Encapsulation dot 1q 10 because sub interface 10 we must put it 10 again. Enter and put the IP address. This is the IP address. Enter. Okay. Then interface again 20, sub interface 20, and encapsulation dot 1q 20 and IP address 20. Okay. The sub interface is already registered, so we can check it just here. Put your mouse drag here and see this fast Ethernet. You can see there. Okay. You can see here. This is the sub interface. This. Okay. Now we go to configuring the router and make the DHCP VLAN. The configure is IP DHCP VLAN 10. Oh, I'm sorry. IP DHCP pool VLAN 10 network 192.168.10.0 and put the subnet mask here. Because I use prefix 20, the subnet mask is like this. .0 and default router is the same according to the sub interface 10.1 and put the DNS server. You can put the DNS server whatever you want, but I want to put here DNS Google 8.8.8. Okay, enter. Okay, the DHCP VLAN is already registered for the FBI VLAN 10 here. And let's move to make the another DHCP VLAN for the CIA. Same IP DHCP pool VLAN 20 network 20 and default router 20.1 and the DNS server same. We put the DNS Google h.h.h and .h. Enter. Now the DHCP is already registered, and let's go to all on end device and check the DNS server can use or not. Let's close this first. Go to first PC. Click this requesting IP address. Okay, the DHCP request successful. This the IP address, subnet mask, default gateway, and the DNS server from Google. Let's move to the other DHCP. Okay, successful, and other. Okay, successful, and this successful, this okay, successful, and also this successful. Okay, did all of this already registered and already connected. Let's try to ping each other. This to this. Okay, successful. This to this. Wait a second. Okay, successful. This to this. Okay, successful. Okay, successful. Alhamdulillah. And that's it. All about VLAN and inter-VLAN routing and DHCP. I hope you can understand this configuration, this topology, and I hope this video is useful and can help you whenever you want to configure about VLAN, inter-VLAN routing, and DHCP. Thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.